past is not my concern. The future is no longer my concern either. This quote from Season 1, Episode 6 shows many of Thomas' struggles. He's ignorant of his past as an attempt to diminish the effect it has on him. Furthermore, he also tries to ignore what the future holds for him, because Thomas needs to feel in control, and only time that will be true is in the present. Thomas Shelby, born around 1890 in Birmingham, to an Irish traveller and Romani gypsy family. He transformed from a working-class youth into a powerful figure. His service as a sergeant major in World War I left him with severe PTSD, shaping his character and actions. Upon returning home, Thomas used his sharp intellect and ruthless ambition to elevate the Peaky Blinders gang from small-time criminals to a formidable organization involved in illegal and legitimate enterprises. War-related PTSD is a complex psychological condition that affects many veterans who have experienced combat. This disorder stems from exposure to traumatic events during military service, such as witnessing death, experiencing life-threatening situations, or enduring prolonged periods of stress and fear. Symptoms often include intrusive memories, nightmares, hypervigilance, and emotional numbness. Denial of the past. Throughout the series, we see numerous examples of this forward-thinking mentality in action. Despite suffering from PTSD due to his harrowing experiences in World War I, Thomas rarely allows these traumatic memories to interfere with his ambitions. Instead, he channels this trauma into his work, using it as fuel for his relentless drive. In business, Thomas consistently seeks new opportunities to expand the Shelby family empire. Never content to rest on past successes, he boldly moves from illegal betting to legitimate enterprises, always with an eye on the next big venture. This same forward momentum carries him into the political arena as he sets his sights on gaining political power, demonstrating his ability to adapt and evolve beyond his criminal roots. Even in his personal life, where tragedy strikes, with the loss of his wife Grace, Thomas maintains his focus on his goals. While he mourns, he doesn't allow grief to derail his ambitions. This unyielding drive is perhaps best summarized in a statement: This quote illustrates Thomas' refusal to be defined or limited by his past, always pushing forward towards greater achievements. Disregard for the future, the bleak midwinter. This pivotal moment in his life fundamentally altered his perspective on mortality and risk-taking. Having faced death in the trenches and survived against all odds, Thomas emerged with a profound sense that he was living on borrowed time. The horrors he witnessed and the near-death experiences he endured left him with the belief that he should have died in that bleak midwinter. This mindset fuels his boldness and willingness to take dangerous risks in the present. For Thomas, each day is an unexpected gift, a bonus that he never anticipated having. This outlook frees him from the paralyzing fear of consequences that might hold others back. He operates with the mentality that he's already cheated death once, so any additional time he has is meant to be used to its fullest potential, regardless of the dangers involved. This fearlessness allows Thomas to make split-second decisions and take audacious actions that others would shy away from. Whether it's confronting rival gangs, manipulating powerful political figures, or engaging in high-stakes business deals, Thomas moves forward with a singular focus in the present moment. He doesn't allow himself to be bogged down by anxieties about potential future outcomes. The need for control. By rejecting both the past and the future, he narrows his attention to the immediate now, the only time he can directly influence and manipulate. This present focus mindset serves as a tactical advantage, allowing Thomas to react swiftly and decisively to threats and opportunities. It also acts as a form of emotional armor, helping him deal with traumatic experiences. This approach enables Thomas to exert control over how others perceive him, projecting an image of unshakable confidence unbounded by history or long-term consequences. His present focus fosters a remarkable adaptability, freeing him from the constraints of long-term plans or past experiences, and allowing him to pivot quickly as circumstances change. In negotiations and confrontations, this laser-like focus on the present gives Thomas a distinct edge, as he is fully engaged in the moment, picking up on subtle cues and responding with precision. However, this intense present focus is not without its drawbacks. It can make Thomas appear cold and detached, straining his relationships and sometimes leading to short-sighted decisions with negative long-term consequences. Despite these challenges, Thomas' ability to live fully in the present remains a cornerstone of his character, a double-edged sword that helps him maintain control in a chaotic world while simultaneously isolating him and potentially blinding him to the bigger picture. This complex interplay between control, present focus, and their consequences adds depth to Thomas Shelby's character, making him a compelling figure who navigates the dangerous waters of his world with a unique and often effective, if not always healthy, approach.